Maryland Law School, the same school that Marshall had wanted to attend. Another black student had also been denied admission though to the law school because of his race. That student took the school to court, saying that the school's discrimination
Good job.
was illegal. Marshall argued the case and won. Marshall was just 32 when he began arguing cases before the Supreme Court. In the case he argued against segregated neighborhoods. He said that people of other races should be allowed to purchase homes in white neighborhoods. Marshall argued another case about segregation on the buses and trains. He said that black and white people should be able to ride together. Marshall won these and many other cases for civil rights. In 1954, Marshall argued his most important case of all, Brown v. Board of Education. At that time, many states spent far less money on black students than on white students. Black children in those states had to attend all black schools, even when they lived miles closer to an all-white schools. Black students in crowded schools were not allowed to attend white schools with empty classrooms. In many places, they could not ride buses to attend, even when a bus for white children passed their door every day. Marshall argued that it was unfair to have separate schools for black children and white children. He argued that separate was not equal. The only way to gain equality.
Good job.
Was to allow children of all races to attend the same public schools. In 1950 was the closest elementary school to Linda Brown to
Topeka,
Kansas.
Good job.
Was 4 blocks from her home. Yet, because the school was all white, Brown could not attend. Her father, Oliver Brown, started the lawsuit that became Brown v. Board of Education.
Good job. Let's stop right there on that page. Okay, good job. Let's go back because today we're focusing on vocabulary words. Let's go back to our vocabulary words. Okay, so remember when we talked about earlier in the year, we talked about text features? Okay.
Yes.
where would you find, let's talk about these text features. So this is, that word is what?
Segregated.
Segregated and it's bolded. Where would you find that in the book if you didn't know the definition of it?
In the glossary.
In the glossary. Where is the glossary? Show me the glossary.
At the end of the book.
At the end of the book. And what do they have in the, they have vocabulary words, and what do it also does it have?
The meaning.
The meaning. So these are the meanings of the word. It has the vocabulary words in bold print, so those are important. What else does it have?
The signs of verbs, nouns, adjectives.
Yeah, if it tells you if it's a verb or a noun. It also tells you what? The
page
number that you didn't know. So let's go to the South on page 4. Right? Okay, in the South, black people were not allowed to eat in many restaurants that served white people. They were not allowed to sit in the same train cars as white people. Why does it say in the South? What is the South? So, TH says South. Why does it say the South? In the South. Black people were not allowed to eat in many places.
Because they were separated.
Yeah, that was definitely separated. But let's see. Let's go back to the glossary. Or we can use the context clues. So obviously they're where? They were not allowed to sit in the same train cars as white people. So we talked about in social studies. Who did we talk about? And they were separated. And he left the South to go to the North. Who was that?
Paul Revere.
Not Paul Revere. Very close. It was a guy. African American. Frederick Douglass. Remember? So he was in the South. And he left to go north because they were what? They were free. So when you think about the South, think of a place in an area here in the South, where they are.